U.S. airstrikes in Yemen. Tragedy and controversy unfolded. In a shocking turn of events, Yemen's Houthi rebels have reported that a U.S. airstrike targeted a prison housing African migrants, resulting in the tragic loss of at least 68 lives and leaving 47 others injured. This devastating incident occurred in the Sada Governorate, a stronghold for the Houthis, and adds another grim chapter to Yemen's ongoing decade-long conflict. The U.S. military has yet to comment on this incident, which has raised serious concerns among activists regarding the American military campaign, dubbed Operation Rough Rider. This operation has been focused on the Houthis while the Trump administration engages in negotiations with Iran, the group's primary supporter, over its advancing nuclear program. In a statement released just before news of the airstrike broke, the U.S. Central Command defended its policy of withholding specific details about its airstrike operations. This lack of transparency has sparked controversy, especially following Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth's use of the unclassified signal messaging app to share sensitive information about military actions. Central Command stated, "To preserve operational security, we have intentionally limited disclosing details of our ongoing or future operations. We are very deliberate in our operational approach, but will not reveal specifics about what we've done or what we will do." However, they did not respond to inquiries from the Associated Press regarding the alleged strike in Sada. Graphic footage aired by the Houthis' Al Masirah satellite news channel depicted the aftermath of the attack, showing bodies and casualties at the site. According to the Houthi-run Interior Ministry, around 115 migrants were detained at the facility when the strike occurred. The rebel civil defense organization confirmed that at least 68 individuals lost their lives, with 47 others suffering injuries. Analysis of the footage by the AP indicated that an explosion had indeed taken place, with the prison's cement walls marked by debris. Amid the chaos, a woman's voice could be heard reciting a prayer in Arabic, while gunshots echoed as medics rushed to assist the wounded. For years, migrants from Ethiopia and other African nations have risked their lives to reach Saudi Arabia through war-torn Yemen, often falling victim to abuse and violence. The Houthis are believed to profit significantly from smuggling these migrants across the border, raking in tens of thousands of dollars weekly. A letter from the UN to Saudi Arabia in October 2022 highlighted alarming allegations of cross-border artillery shelling and small arms fire by Saudi security forces, which reportedly resulted in the deaths of up to 430 migrants and injuries to 650 others. This recent airstrike echoes a similar incident from 2022, when a Saudi-led coalition attack on the same compound killed 66 detainees and injured 113. Following that strike, the Houthis executed 16 detainees who attempted to escape, injuring another 50 in the process. The coalition justified their actions by claiming the Houthis were using the facility to launch drones, but the UN confirmed it was known to be a detention center, stating, "The coalition should have avoided any attack on that facility." The 2022 attack was one of the deadliest in the ongoing conflict between the coalition and the Houthis, occurring shortly after the Houthis had launched missile and drone strikes inside the UAE, resulting in 3 fatalities near Abu Dhabi's international airport. In a separate incident, U.S. airstrikes targeting Yemen's capital, Sana'a, reportedly killed at least 8 people, according to Houthi sources. The American military has acknowledged conducting over 800 individual strikes in its month-long campaign, claiming that Operation Rough Rider has resulted in the deaths of hundreds of Houthi fighters and numerous leaders linked to their missile and drone programs. The U.S. military emphasized that Iran continues to support the Houthis, stating, "The Houthis can only continue to attack our forces with the backing of the Iranian regime. We will continue to ratchet up the pressure until the objective is met, which remains the restoration of freedom of navigation and American deterrence in the region." The US has been targeting the Houthis due to their attacks on shipping in the Red Sea, a vital global trade route, and their capability to strike Israel. The Houthis are the last militant group in Iran's self-described axis of resistance that can regularly launch attacks against Israel. US strikes are being carried out from 2 aircraft carriers in the region, the USS Harry S. Truman in the Red Sea and the USS Carl Vinson in the Arabian Sea. A previous strike on April 18 at the Ras Isa fuel port resulted in at least 74 deaths and 171 injuries, marking one of the deadliest attacks of the American campaign. Central Command explained that the strike on the port was aimed at crippling the Houthis' ability to conduct operations and generate revenue for their activities. Meanwhile, the Houthis have been tightening their grip on information flow from their territory, recently warning individuals in possession of Starlink satellite internet receivers to surrender them to authorities, threatening legal action against anyone found using or trading these devices. Starlink terminals have been vital for Ukraine in its fight against Russia, and have also been smuggled into Iran amid ongoing unrest there.